Hello friends, my name is Shayla, and today we're gonna have a little bit of a chat. All right, on to the next thing. So the next thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is I kind of wanted to reflect on my channel in 2019, the things that were good, the things that weren't so good, and kind of just my general thoughts about 2019 on this channel. So I am very blessed. In 2019, my subscribership almost doubled. By the time 2018 ended, I was at like 750 or 800 subscribers. I was kind of right in that range. And right now I'm sitting at over 1,400. So I basically doubled my channel this year. And I have been a very slow grower. I've had my channel over 4 years. And for whatever reason, MangaTube found me and I've kind of been growing like crazy. And I'm so grateful to the manga community and the amazing people in it that really just give me a place in the community, and they take my opinions because, at least when it comes to shoujo manga, I read a lot more shoujo than a lot of people. I'm not going to say everybody because there are people who read more than I do, but I've read quite a bit in a short amount of time, and I've learned the good stuff from the bad stuff. Like, there's stuff out there that I have no interest in, and I might be missing out, honestly. I know there's a lot of titles out there that a lot of my friends are like, "Okay, go try this one now." But I'm hoping to do some things to help with that in 2020, but I'll talk about that in my 2020 video. But yeah, so 2019, I had a low-key goal of reading 150 books and 365 volumes of manga. Well, I can happily and maybe sadly say that I accomplished this in spades this year. I've read at least 400 volumes of manga, if not more, and I've read over 200 books this year. I have read basically nonstop this year. And I've read a lot of things, but at the same time, because I was reading so much so quickly, some of the retention on those things is a little lower than I want it to be. So that's something I look forward to correcting and kind of fixing in 2020. In 2019, I was hoping to lose some weight. I clearly haven't. There's been a lot going on this year, just in the way of stress and unexpected things going on this year, and I let my personal self go. I was really good at that for the first couple months of the year, but then some unexpected stresses kind of came in, and I just gave up. I'm gonna be honest, I gave up, even though I know how important my health is. So I failed epically in that regard, but that's okay. I learned a lot from this particular round of giving up. I've always been kind of a bigger girl, always kind of been bigger than my friends. A lot of that had to do with being curvier than my friends, because when I was in high school, being curvy was not the cool thing. You wanted to be skinny with boobs when I was in high school. I was not that. I was a size 12. I had hips, I had boobs. If I could look like high school Shay again, like the shape of my body, I would be great. I was fit. I was in really good health, but I was just a thick girl, and I thought something was wrong with me because of that. And I know now, obviously, that that's not the case. I'm just always going to be thicker, and I've learned to love my curves. But I know that where I'm at right now is completely unhealthy. Like, I will die probably 10 years earlier if I don't do something soon. I'm borderline diabetic now, and I'm very concerned about my future and being able to be there for Steve and to share a life with him. And I know that that's a big thing that I'll be working on in 2020, and that didn't go so well in 2019. I didn't look up specifically what the goals were. I'm just kind of rambling here, but I know I wanted to get back to reading more classics and I didn't. Same with nonfiction. And those are things that I hope to fix next year as well. And there's a lot going on. My spending this year on this hobby has been astronomical. It has been so much money. And I know that I can't keep doing that. Another big thing that's happening at the end of 2019 here is I'm closing my business. Some of you have heard me talking about this on Twitter a little bit, but I'm closing my salon. I've owned it for 3.5 years. Being a salon owner in Utah is very competitive, and I did not have the slush fund to do the kind of advertising I needed to do to be competitive. And so looking at all the numbers, it made the most sense to close. We had made this decision this last summer. And so we had been putting out feelers for someone to kind of just come in and take over, and we would have just walked away and all those kinds of things. And everything kept falling through. And so when the last one fell through right around Halloween, I'm like, okay, we're just closing. No one wants to take this over. And the landlord's not pitching a fit that we want to leave. So we're just going to close. And that's going to be the end of this chapter. And so that has been a stress, but that also means my finances are going to be changing. I have some things. I'm not going to be as financially obligated to a lot of things, but I still have financial obligations, and I'm not going to be working as many days doing hair. My body is starting to give out, probably because of my size a lot. And so I really want to cut back on the number of days I'm working so that I can take better care of my physical body until my physical body can handle more days behind the chair again. I still don't think I'll ever go above 3 again. I'm at a point where I would rather get something else part-time than put all my energy into doing hair if I'm not making enough. Because I have other passions in life that I want to pursue, and that's great. There's nothing wrong with that. So overall, 2019 was a great reading year and a year full of decisions that are big decisions to make big changes in 2020. So I will leave the 2020 discussion for another video, but I genuinely wanted to thank you all for your love and support this year. This community has rallied around me in a way that was unexpected. I have made some lifelong friends in the community this year, both the booktube and the mangatube space. I've also made some great friends through being more public about my enjoyment of BTS and some things like that. And I've just made some really precious friends. And so I'm very grateful for 2019 in the friendship realm. It's been great. So it was a good friendship and reading year. A lot of the other stuff, it was just a big year of change. And so that's going to mean good things for 2020, I'm hoping. But yeah, that's kind of it on this subject. That's all the tea time I have for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you've checked out all of the tea time videos as well as the other 25 days of manga videos. If you're new here, I would love it if you would subscribe and click the little bell so that you know when I post new videos. And you guys know that a like and a comment always makes my day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.